welcome back to another beautiful time of Fallout New Vegas. Super duper hard mode, very hardcore mode indeed. And this is the second beautiful time that I've messed up my live commentary, so I'm recording over it. But dedicated Mr. Red is no man of embarrassment. He is a man of pride. Unfortunately, Mr. Blue, I almost said Mr. Bread. Sounds delicious, actually. But Mr. Blue is not. So, I continue from where I was. I went to rob the school and found me a nice Programmer's Digest. Don't sell those. Keep anything that increases your skills. Plus 10 or plus 5, attire and stuff. You're going to need that later, or you might regret it. So, as I see, I'm hacking the computer right now. And if you're like me, you did not know what the hell you were doing. But the key to hacking is look at the last ending words, which is usually ing, ers, or shins. And if you find an ing word, like me, and the majority of the words match ing, like if there's at least three letters that have ing, chances are the word is an ing word. So that kind of lowers it significantly, rather than just poking any letter randomly just till you find it. And don't go to the max of 4, because when you go to the max of 4, the computer locks you out and you'll never be able to access it again. Unless you get this crappy perk called Computer Wisdom, which then you'll be able to activate it again and you get to try hacking the computer again. But what you do is you can have two options when that happens. When you're on your third try and there's one more guess, you gotta A, go for it again. And I hope you have really big balls in order to do that, because I did that before and I still regret that. B, you can X out of it, as in cancel, and then try again, and then the word will reset, but it won't lock up, in which you wouldn't need Computer Whiz. Or C, which I'll have to demonstrate another time, is when you find a bunch of symbols bunched together and they're all highlighted, if you click them, either A, it'll say dud removed, or B, it'll give you all your attempts back. So you go from 3 to 4, or 3 to 4, or 1 to 4. I said 3 to 4 twice, didn't I? 34. Sounds like a very lucky number. And for some reason I swung violently for some random reason. But found some good stuff in that safe to stock up and be well budgeted in what I'm going to do. Well educated is not the word I was looking for, but we're going to run with that. This Mr. Blue's a rock'em sock'em robot right now. He's got his gloves of justice. Unfortunately, as much as I love to roam around the place and ignore the plots, looks like today I will have to actually do it as I'm told and start talking to NPCs about how I'm going to find the people that shot me in the head, because being shot in the head is uncomfortable. Unless you're using a crappy gun like the F2000, then you probably won't die from the one headshot. That's probably why I didn't die.
What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suits, he call it the shots, as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. Man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Was a prospect until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorn. Means I've poked through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff.
The good stuff.
Spare parts. Good money in it.
Had a pretty good claim once.
Way out east by the river. It got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
Don't get me wrong.
The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them, whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, The NCR keeps the Legion away.
They're slavers, led by a
They're
guy named
slavers,
Caesar.
led by a guy named Caesar.
Not sure how you're supposed
Caesar.
to say it.
Not sure how
A
you're
couple of
supposed to
years
say
ago,
it.
they tried to
A
take
couple
over
of years
the
ago,
dam.
they tried to take
The
over
NCR
the
beat
dam.
them back, but
The NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the
Legion's got
job.
his strength back.
Legion's got his strength back and is getting ready for another round.
It's still
of the
on
dam.
the NCR.
My money's still on the NCR winning.
We've been
But you
hearing
never know.
stories about
We've been
legionaries
hearing
on the
stories
Nevada
about
side.
legionaries on the Nevada
keep a gun
side of the
handy.
river. So
Don't
keep a
get
gun
caught
handy.
by them.
You don't want to get caught by them.
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas.
The dam
And there's
powers a lot of
clean
New
water
Vegas.
lying in
And then
Lake
there's all
Mead,
that
too.
clean water
Anybody
lying in
who
Lake
owns the
Mead,
dam.
too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
Meat and hide mostly.
Meat and hide mostly.
You just lay
Can't
down
put back
until
on
you
it.
take it off.
You just lay down until you take it off. You can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills. You gotta be careful. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Is there anything else? Yes, there is.
Machine.
No matter what Trudy
Harmless,
She
no
thinks
matter
it's
what
hiding
Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding
broken
something.
down relic.
But I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Keep your gun
Foreshadow.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Well, thank you, old man, for that knowledgeable blabber of whatever the hell you were just speaking about. I almost fell asleep, but I'm sure it's helpful to somebody out there in the world.
Cheyenne, stay.
Cheyenne,
Don't worry.
stay.
She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
guess there's a
something
thing or two I
I'm
can show you.
grateful
I
of.
guess there's
Sounds
a
like you
thing or
need all
two
the
I
help
could
you
show
can
you.
get after what they done to you.
Sounds like you need all the
Meet
help
me
you can get
outside,
after what they
behind
done
the
to you.
saloon.
Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Now, ever since a man got headshot, everybody thinks I'm a punk now. I almost feel slightly insulted there. Oh, you got shot in the head, but you came back from the living dead. Ain't nobody care about that. I like to see anybody else come back from the living dead, and that's something I wish they went into a little bit more detail about. I mean, the doctor did patch you up, but still, it's
See the
just kind of
sarsaparilla
weird
bottles
to
on the
me.
fence there?
Now, see the sarsaparilla
and try to
bottles on
hit
the
a
fence
couple of
there?
them.
Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Okay, basic L1 R1 routine. Just aim down the sights and shoot it, and for some reason the first few seconds doesn't let you do this,
Try crouching down.
but
That's a good idea.
after a while it does.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Well, that's a
Nice
start.
try.
But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla
Well, that's a start.
bottles.
But I
Tell
don't
you
reckon
what,
you came to me to learn
I
to
gotta
fight
go chase
sarsaparilla
geckos away
bottles.
from
I
my
could
water
have.
supply
Tell you what,
anyway. Darn
I gotta
critters
go
are
chase
attracted to
geckos
it.
away from our water
Why don't you
supply
come along?
anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
I was going to just say screw it, but I figured I might as well show you since it actually technically is a quest, so
It's just down to
yeah,
the southeast of
I'm
Shortlands.
in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast of Shortwave.
Plus it's free experience points, and there's nothing wrong with free experience points. Oh, in case you're wondering, I will still be putting up these videos. At least try to make one a day. Well, one a day my time. I don't know when NGT is gonna put it up, but I'll make little 15-minute sessions a day, kind of like a Let's Play series. And Black Ops won't have too much interference, even though I'll be playing a crap ton of that. And I notice I'm I'm more faster than Smiley Summers is, or Summers Stanley, or I'm gonna call her SS. I don't remember her name, so I'm just gonna call her SS for now till her name pops up again. But I guess because when you wear light armor, you're faster than your heavy armor. No brainer. So yeah. And I wish they hurry up. Running very slow paced. My armor isn't as heavy as yours. Anti-day now.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch
Hear
of
that
little
up on the ridge
monsters is
behind me
what they
there?
are.
We got
Seems
some
like
geckos
Doc
to
Mitchell
clear
treats
out.
more gecko
Bunch
bites
of
than
little
anything
monsters
else.
is what they are.
Let's see if we can get a
Seems
little
like
closer.
Doc Mitchell treats more
If we
gecko
move
bites than
quietly,
anything else.
we can get the jump
Let's
on
see
them.
if we can get a
More
little
likely to
closer.
hit something vital that
If
way.
we move quietly, We can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Alright, well, they're really not down the ridge. It's more so that they're down the path. And I think I just literally sit here just debating on what the hell are they talking about. In this game, they tend to just leave you in the dark sometimes. Even though they have markers, those markers aren't very accurate. And also, if you're wondering how I zoomed in, it's basically just press L1 and then you'll zoom in whenever a weapon isn't drawn, and then you'll be able to look further down the sight. But there is a companion later on that can help you find enemies, and they'll actually highlight them. It's actually a spotter ability. I might actually use this companion, but like I said, companions can die, so I can only imagine. I think I'll try to at least complete their quest that they have set for each other, but as far as using them, I don't really see it happening. No scope. I love watching that scene. I've looked at this video like 2 times already. And here's some water in case you're thirsty from running around somewhere. And I'll show you how to use that just a little bit later on. Towards the end of this video, the vids.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more.
I don't know why the dog's barking. It didn't do
See?
anything.
You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Come with
Well,
me.
I can't use the money.
It shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Come with you I shall. Follow the leader, or just follow her butt. It is moving in all the right directions. And you kind of want to just get the idolize good springs, which affects the ending. You want to bum rush down here and kill these little guys. Yeah, just go for the head. Headshots is obviously the most damaging one, but obviously it is also the hardest part to hit. But from a close range, it's a one shot, more or less. Especially when you do sneak attacks, which I'll try to show later. But basically when you get a sneak on them and they're hidden, you get pretty much a free critical hit on them. And you get a damage bonus, believe, adjacent to the amount of sneak that you have. So now that I'm down here, I'm trying to help this lady out from dying in order to get the idolize challenge to affect the ending, like I said earlier. So you just want to get a clean headshot on that, and excuse me, lady, I'm just gonna headshot this. No, not her. There we go. The head, preferably, yes. And it would be a one shot. No, it won't. But it will be a 2-shotter. This is good. And now for the last guy. Just no scope this guy. Or she can kill him too, that works. And be sure to talk to her or you won't get the bonus.
If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
I am mighty thirsty. But I'm also more curious of how you were speaking without opening your mouth. And this is also the 3rd water hole, water valve, whatever you call, and you can check your H2O in your Pip-Boy. Well, all you gotta do is just go up to it and hold it, and he'll just keep sipping and sipping this delicious H2O that gives him the powers. But you gotta be careful on what you drink, because some fountains have rads which will kill you, in case you did not know that. Once it reaches 1,000, it'll kill you. Anything below, you'll just be poisoned, and you'll get minus stats here and there. It's nothing life-threatening. But
that was some good work.
One more thing I wanted to show
Even
you.
got a little exciting there
Thought I
at the
might teach
end.
you about living off the land.
Here's a little
and
spending
making
money for the
useful things
trouble.
for yourself.
One more thing
Interested?
I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself.
All right then.
Interested?
We'll need a couple ingredients to get started.
sure.
Gonna want some xanadu
But
root
I
or rock
like how you
flower.
cut me off like
What do
that.
you think now?
We'll need a couple ingredients to get
I know I've
started.
seen rock flowers
Gonna want
growing
some
up in the
xanadu root
graveyard,
and a rock
and I seem
flower.
to remember there being
me
xanadu
think
root over
now.
by the schoolhouse.
I know I've seen
Bring those on
rock
back to
flowers
me,
growing
and
up
we'll
at the
get cooking.
graveyard. And I seem to remember there being xanadu root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me and we'll get cooking.
And that is the first quest we've done in this.
Hey guys, we're on Facebook. Check the description of this video for the link to our new Facebook application. Subscribe and get our latest video updates posted right on the wall on your own Facebook page.